Absolutely. Pete, you talked about how great these guys came into camp as far as conditioning. Were you able to accomplish what you set out in these last 3 days, or maybe even a little bit more because of the way they came in?
No, really, Jen, we did. We were able to go farther than we thought we would, and we did more, and they handled it really well, the workload. We found a couple good rhythms to this time of the year and with our walkthroughs and things that we did, and it just was a really successful couple weeks here, so we're really pleased about it.
Joe Fan.
Pete, yesterday Tyler noted the freedom that Shane Waldron has had to kind of implement what he thinks, and everyone's been really embracing what he has to share and where he wants to go with the offense. Have you felt that? Do you feel like maybe he's had more latitude and freedom than other offensive coordinators? And maybe what are your impressions of how he's taken the reins of all this?
Well, I have not gotten in his way because he has such command of what he's doing. He knows how it fits together, and he's been able to orchestrate the teaching process in a way that's allowed us to do quite a few things for this off season. And I know you can hear from the players; they're impressed with him. He's just left them with a really good impression of his command, his verbiage, the style of teaching has been accessed. These guys are really moving far. So they're impressed. I'm impressed, and like I said to Jen, we're ahead of where we thought we'd be right now. So it's really a tribute that he's done a nice job with this.
You didn't have Alden Smith here this week. Do you expect him back for camp?
He's in town, and he's been working out. Didn't feel like he was ready for this yet, but we'll see see how he handles himself through the summertime, the conditioning he gets into. But we're looking forward to him making it and getting out here. So I just felt it was best for him at this point to just work out on his own, and so he's been in the facility and out, but. He's sent a good impression that he's made on us right now. He's working hard at it.
Corbin.
Hey, Pete, I know the defensive backs can't play the football during these sessions, but Penny Hart made a couple ridiculous catches during today's practice. It seems like he has a really good rapport with Russ.
Yeah.
Where do you see him at with his development in terms of compared to where he was at when you guys signed him? He was on the practice squad initially. And where do you see him fitting in the competition behind DK and Tyler?
Well, Penny made the team last year because you can count on him. You can count on him in a lot of ways, in running his routes right, knowing the offense, multiple positions, contributing on special teams, his toughness, the attitude that he is obvious, and he came out here this camp, these days we've had here, and probably had the best shot of making things happen. He had catches today, but he's had catches in other days too. He's just had a spectacular couple weeks, and. So where is he in the competition? He's right in it. He made the club last year. We really can count on him. He can do a lot of things, and so he was really battling, and I was really fired up for him. We all were. He kind of lit it up out here.
Masvita.
Hey, Pete, I'm wondering if you could talk about the defensive backfield, especially Trey Flowers, and what have you seen from him this
He's ready to go. He's ready to go. The cornerback position is going to be really competitive, and we've got good structure of guys. We got different style guys that can play. We got some long guys, some big guys. We got some quickness. We got a whole mixture of guys that can play. The competition is going to be wide open. It's going to take us all camp to figure it out. Trey's ready. He's ready to go. He knows what's at stake. He knows that the guys are coming after his job, and he's going for it to protect it and own it, and nothing but positive stuff. I kind of feel like, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of like the Joe Biden thing going on here, I can't see you guys at all. I just feel like I'm squinting into nothing here. So if I'm not looking at you, sorry, I can't see anything.
Now, you made a landmark
was that a President Biden reference right there? I think it was.
Now, he signed the June 10th bill today.
Juneteenth, yeah.
Joe Biden. Yeah, so.
Beautiful move.
Thanks.
Michael Sean.
Hey, Pete, a couple non-participant questions. What's going on with John Ursua, Marquise Blair, and Pierre Oliver? I don't want to mess up his last name, the guard, though.
Yeah, okay. Johnny just tweaked his knee a little bit the other day. Nothing's wrong with it. It just kind of came down wrong, so we just protected him. Pierre had to have surgery. He came in with with athletic hernia situation, and so we decided to do it now than later. He was making it through camp and fighting it out. He made a really good impression in his start here with us. So we felt like we had a pretty good feel for him, and so we went ahead and got the surgery done. And the other one was
Marquise Blair.
yeah, Marquise. We're just protecting him going through it. He's worked a lot, and so he's got a lot of stuff done here. He's right back on track. He's ahead of schedule in terms of learning his football. He's much further along than he was a year ago at this time, and we're moving him around. He's got a number of different things that he's doing that we want to give him a chance to show it, and we love the playmaking that he has in him. So we just took care of him is all, and didn't want to overload him this early.
One more thing. How does a guy with Puna's height and length rush the passer as well as he does?
You know, there's a couple things about Puna that are unique. One, he's a terrific athlete, just in general. He's got timing and feel. He's got hand-eye coordination. He's got a great shot, in hoops. He's just got a lot of natural athleticism about him in this body that just doesn't look like he should. But he also has really long arms, and the length that he has allows him to leverage and get underneath guys. Natural quickness is a special part of a natural athlete. Sometimes he's got that. So. Where he didn't look the part maybe to other teams, and he's available to us in free agency. The playmaking, he was player of the year in his conference, I think, and you can see why. He's just a really good ball player, and he's really smart as well. He can play all the spots, and he can help guys out and communicate really well. So he's a terrific guy. We were really happy to get him hooked up this offseason.
Thank you.
Art?
Pete, without giving away the playbook, is there some aspect of Shane Waldron's offensive thinking that you would consider original, at least to you, something you hadn't seen?
Yeah, he has. Well, I haven't really explained it very well, obviously, so I'll try again. His command of the entire notebook and his sense for creating the system so it's really accessible to the players and where we can do a ton of stuff, but yet they're understanding the principles, and they're understanding the continuity of how things fit together in marriage. That's really talking about the run game, pass game, the perimeter game, the tempo stuff that we do. He just knows it really well, and he knows it really well, and he's packaged the teaching part of it, and I'm saying that because there's a lot of code things that they have to know, and there's a lot of systems that are within the format that's in advance of where we've been in years past, and the reason we're able to do it is because he knows it so well. He can teach it really well, and some of the guys say this seems easier than it was in the past, and we're doing more. So. Let me say this too, though. It's really important. Coach Walsh said a long time ago, it's not, how many things that you can do. It's how many things you can do well. And so we have to be careful. We have to be careful of trying to do too much because he's got a big notebook, and I love it. I love the style of it, the complement of the run and the pass game off it, the actions, and also the rhythm of it. That I think Russ has just totally embraced it too. So, I don't think it's what will look different to you. Maybe just the tempo in general, just our tempo overall.
Greg?
Pete, when you say tempo, Russell Wilson said it, Tyler Lockett said it, DK Metcalf said it. When you say tempo, fans automatically think you're going no huddle all over the yard.
It doesn't mean that. Yeah.
Right. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, it's everything from huddle to snap point, from just using all of the elements of the game that are available. Some of it is when you get on the football, but a lot of it is going quickly and trying to maintain the edge on the defense so they can't command the time at the line of scrimmage where they can make all of the adjustments and the changes. We do move a lot with our offense, and we're challenging to the defense in that regard. If you give them time to make their checks, these guys are well schooled around the league, and they can make the adjustments and get everybody in the best place and feel real clear-headed about that next snap. We're trying to take that edge off that as best we can in all of the ways that are available.
And how much progress did you make on your vaccination goal, and how likely is 100% before July 27th?
That's let me hold out for that one. That there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. We got a shot at it because we're far enough along. We have a little vaccination event going on right now, and after this practice, we'll see how those numbers show. But we're not in bad shape. We're within striking distance of making it. I think the bulk of the team will be done, whatever that word means. I don't know, but the bulk of the team's going to be done, meaning that we're going to be hovering around 70% here soon, and maybe by the end of the week, and we'll see where that takes us from there. But we have a lot of guys that have been asking questions. We have a lot of our leaders that are vaccinated, and they've spoken to guys and all of that, and we've had a lot of really good input from people around the kind of the science community that have talked to our guys and helped them understand what's at stake and all of that. So we'll see. But everybody's entitled to their own deal here, and there are some consequences for not being vaccinated. As we've talked about. There's restrictions, and so our guys should be well aware of that as well, and so they'll make the choice as they make it.
Has there, Pete, been any consternation, I guess, within the team among the players about some of those restrictions and how it threatens to divide the team between have and have-nots on vaccination?
I haven't seen any of that. I really haven't seen any of that, and they're not seeing that from me. I'm not putting the edge on it. I'm not trying to stoke that, at all. And our coaches aren't. We've been really, really clear-headed and open-minded, very mature about it, and trying to, help our guys make good decisions and choices and all. And I think our players are following along. We don't have any issues about that at all.
Bob Condotta, Seattle Times.
Yeah, Pete.
Excuse me. Let me say one more thing. Maybe I haven't said this yet, but in the weeks we've been here, there hasn't been one guy that didn't test negative. So that's a really good sign for us. Our guys are really conscientious about it. You have to be to keep doing that because it's still out there for people that are unvaccinated, and there's still numbers in our state and every day, and so. So they're on it. They're on the topic, and that's one of the issues. Maybe Greg, is that our guys know that if they stay with what we do and how we do it, they can stay clean, and that's so that's I know that's in the back of their minds because it kind of works against us a bit because they know this is a safe place here. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Bobby C.
Yeah. How did Darrell Taylor make it through? Obviously, rookie minicamp, he sort of got moved over to strong side linebacker. How did you see him kind of progress during this time? And where also do Cody Barton and Ben Burke-Irvin fit into the linebacker thing right now?
Yeah, first off, Darrell's a real highlight to this time. He worked out with the rookies the whole time, and which was great for him. He is probably, of the guys coming back, is the best prepared guy on the football team right now because of all of the time he spent. He invested in it. He came with a great attitude, a work ethic, and all of that. He's an exciting football player. His edge rush ability, his athleticism, he's got a really good burst off the football, the ability to play in space as well as rush the passer. It's you can maybe see why we were frustrated last year that we didn't have him, but now we've really seen him. We hadn't really seen him with much to go on, and really, he had one of the brightest camps. I said Penny did on that side of the ball. Probably on this side of the ball would be Darrell. As far as Cody looks great. He's come back ready to go. He's battling for playing time. He's battling for starting time, and he's going to get a ton of work. This will be the Cody Barton preseason opportunity. He's going to get a great shot at it. I've talked to him about it. We love the player, and so he deserves it. Burr has done a really good job as well. Those two guys have just kind of tag teamed their way along, joining up with this club and contributing and all that. And both he and Cody are going to play and be part of it, and we'll have no hesitation with those guys in the game. They know what's going on. They play their tail off, and they're really good football players. So the position group is really strengthened, and because of their emergence and all. So we're excited to have them.
Okay, two more. John Boyle.
Gotta go.
Yeah, Pete, with the young guys being here the whole time and the veterans not coming until later, what was the benefit for rookies and those young guys that they maybe got to?
Incredible benefit, really, John. An incredible benefit because last year at this time they had done nothing. They hadn't done anything. They hadn't been here for anything. And so we showed up at camp, and we, as much as it's one of the things I wish I would have handled it better, although I don't have the answer for it, you get to camp, you got to get your team ready that you think is going to play, and those guys just did not get the quality opportunity to rep and grow and all of that. So we're at the other end of the spectrum. We've never had this much focus time on our young guys, and so this is the best group we've ever had as far as being ready for a football season. I just visited with them before they walked out the door that if we were going to camp right now, this would be just an enormous opportunity for them to take advantage of. So they've been smart, they've been strong, they've been consistent, they've been active, they've been juiced up, and they know a lot of football right now. So I don't know what that's going to mean as we put the team together in preseason and all that. But when those guys go in the game, man, we're not going to hesitate. We're not hesitate to worry about them at all. They're going to be ready to go. If let me send this message out, if they do a good job in the next 6 weeks of staying in shape and don't screw it up, so we kind of hammered them a little bit and want them to take care of business and come back to camp ready to go.
Brady?
Hey, Pete, with the tempo, is what kind of variety does that give you? And also, is the plan to use take advantage of the communication between coordinator and quarterback all the way up to the 15-second cutoff or whatever the cutoff point is?
Yeah, the conversation between Shane and Russ will just continue to improve, but there's already a chemistry brewing here. They're already working together really well. It's kind of like Shane had a way to kind of have Russ kind of grow up in the system and started a while back, and it's just come together really well. I'm not sure if you're asking, are we going to throw the ball more? Are we going to run the ball more? Every time I mention the running game, everybody goes crazy. But we're going to be a balanced football team again, and we're going to do the things we need to do to play really good ball. And like always, that means being able to keep the ball away from the other guys and hang on to it and hold it well and not let them have it so that we can go score. And so whatever it takes to get that done. And but we've got a tremendous quarterback with a great system, and he's got guys around him. I'm so excited about the tight end position to bolster the throwing and catching threats. With Chris and Rashad back to running the football, and Alex looks ready to go too. And we got a couple other young guys, and DJ and Homer. It's an exciting offense for us, and so. We've always been explosive when we're at our best, and when we're at our best, we've been able to run the football and be really explosive, and that's hard to stop, And so that the probably, and I'll give you some to go away on this. Probably the area of the game that will make the most difference will be our third down game. If we can be really good on third downs and stay on the field, and be around 50%. We're going to be really hard to deal with. And so that'll be a huge focus throughout camp. And what I like about it is we've got guys to go to, and we've got real good targets to work in there. So, but anyway, so that I don't know if that answers your question, but that's how I'm going at it. And we're going to use all that we know. Everything we've ever done comes into play here as we put this thing together. And our coaches and the players are going to have to, embrace it and make it come to life on the football field. Can't wait to see it happen. Can't wait to see those 12s. Can't wait to see the 12s. I know they're coming. I know somebody's going to be in those stands. Can't wait to get you out there.
The one question on the vaccination, the numbers that you're talking about, the percentages and your goals, is that of just players on the 90-man roster who are vaccinated, or is that players and coaches?
No. We're just on players. The coaches are all vaccinated, and we're all done with that. Okay. All right. See you guys. I gotta go. I got a meeting. I'm late for it.
As much as he'd like to stick around and find out what you guys are doing for the summer.
It was a 145er. Go ahead, hit it. Let's see if
you. You said you had no positive COVID tests throughout the entire off-season program.
I said we had none since the guys have been back. I don't think we had any. I don't think we've had any the whole time. There was a couple guys that got sick during the break when they were home, but nobody here. So we're knock on wood, everybody. Thank you. See ya.